Hi, Faculous here, and welcome. One of the questions we get asked a lot here is how long does it take to learn how to ride? What we always tell people is how long it takes is dependent really on your goals, right? So if your goal is maybe to go to the Caribbean or something and go on a trail ride on the beach, that probably doesn't require a lot of time. Really the horse is doing all the work at that point, and the horse is a trained professional at getting you back to your car safe and sound, right? So that probably doesn't take very long at all. Let's say you're going to ride weekly and just sort of choose to do pleasure riding. That doesn't take that long either. If you're going to start getting competitive or doing some jumping or high level dressage or things like that, they're going to take a little bit longer. It also depends on your level of fitness of how long it will take to ride. One of the things that people aren't thinking about when they ask how long does it take is how much enjoyment you're going to get out of the journey. Even complete beginners, they have, you see that moment sort of where the light comes on, where they ask an animal that isn't our species at all, that really has no relationship to anything that we do, and they don't even speak the language, and yet that animal manages to understand what it is that they're asking them to do and actually does it for them. And that is such an exciting moment for beginners. And it's an exciting moment for me still after all these years. Like, it's almost sort of profound where you've crossed to a different species, different language, different everything, and yet you can kind of explain to him what you want, and he actually does it. And it's an amazing thing, like as the work gets harder or more complex, the things that horses are capable of accomplishing are really astounding, and that's part of the journey, and that's part of the enjoyment that you're going to have when you're learning to ride. So rather than thinking about how long it takes, you want to think about how great the journey is going to be. If you've ever watched Arthur Cottis ride, he was absolutely a brilliant rider. And I was at a clinic one time with him, and he actually said, in order to really learn to ride, you need 2 lifetimes. I went, well, there you go, I'm done then, because if you're riding like that after 1 lifetime and you think there's more to go than that, oh my goodness. So, what he really meant was that this is an ongoing lifetime journey to learn how to ride. There's so many nuances to this, and the further down the rabbit hole you go, the more you realize there's nuance. It's kind of like, I understand it's like golf. Like I don't understand golf. I've never golfed in my life, but I know people who just love it, and they could just, spend a lifetime trying to just get that perfect shot. And with horses, it's kind of the same thing. You just get those moments where you feel for a moment in time that the horse understood what you wanted and was cooperating with you, that there was sort of a non-verbal moment where the two of you just got each other, and gosh, you just keep striving for that for the rest of time, right? Like once you felt it once, you just keep looking for it all the time. You can go over to our blog, which is at ismyhorsehappy.com. Leave a comment there. Let me know where you are in your journey, and we will see you next week. And remember to thank your horse. Talk to you soon.